Morning, everyone. So we are here for our next session today. We're going to practice Pilates. Okay, we're going to do the mat Pilates. Now, you look at the setting. I would say not to worry. You don't have to have this kind of mat. I have it so that you could see it a little bit higher. Okay, and for you, you just use a mat, or I have mentioned earlier, you could use a thick blanket. The idea of keeping it a little bit thick is so that your spine can easily work and you can deepen your core muscles while you work it through. Okay, so let's get started. I'll have you stand on the back of your mat. We'll begin with a slight warm-up, moving our body, okay, in and out. Separate your feet nicely to your hip distance and put your hands right by side. Let's take a couple of deep breaths in through your nose. And then every time you breathe out, you just draw your belly up and back. So you can breathe out through your mouth, okay? So inhale and exhale. Again, you breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. Now, as you breathe in this time, pull your chin down to the chest and just round your upper back, mid back, and lower back. Watch out your shoulders stay back nicely, and then just keep rounding your back, just the upper part of your spine. You should feel nice and rounded in your lower back, mid back, and upper back. And then just slowly roll up to stand fully upright. Pull your shoulders nice and back. Let's try that again. Inhale, drop the chin to the chest. Exhale to slowly round your back. The upper back, the mid back, the lower back. That's right. Keep your hands by side. You breathe in. And then as you breathe out, just pull yourself up and stand upright. Let's try go down a little bit more down, okay? So inhale. And then exhale, the upper part, the mid part, and the lower part. You round that spine nicely down. Fully put your hands by side of your feet. Take a full breath in through your nose. And then as you exhale, just push the floor. Begin to roll your spine up. Arms are loose by side. Stand upright. Let's do it again. Inhale, the chin goes down. Try to articulate your spine. You got a lot of vertebrae in your spine, so you want to make sure that you roll down bone by bone. Simply articulate your spine. Now, walk your hands forward in few steps until you reach to the front of your mat. Your hands slightly forward to your shoulders. You can see how I'm in a plank position here. Try not to drop your pelvis like that, right? You want to keep it nice and high. Let's breathe in and out a few times. 2, 3. You're going to stay here to breathe. 4, 5, 6, 7, stay firm. 8, make sure you're pushing the weight onto your heels and toes. 9, and ready to move back. Walk your hands back. Try to spin your body only a little and come all the way to your feet and push the floor as you roll fully upright. Let's try that again. Inhale as you drop the chin towards your chest. Exhale to round your back. Complete exhalation. You walk your hands forward into few steps and you reach into the plank. Keep your head forward and hold. 10, 9, breathing 8, 7, 6, keep on breathing, that's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and this is the time you're going to drop your knees. So let's drop your knees and put your hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. The next practice is to articulate your spine in this position. It's one of the most functional positions here. So you inhale first. On the exhalation, begin to tuck your tailbone under and round that back fully. And then inhale as you articulate your spine. Stick your buttocks out. The first thing, the lower back, the mid back, the upper back, and you look up. Repeat that. Exhale, just tuck the tailbone under. Begin to round your back. Completely exhale. And then inhale, stick your buttocks out, and simply articulate, look up. Last time you go, breathe out, connect your abdominal wall, flex your spine deep inside. And then inhale as you release and articulate your spine. Throughout this practice is make sure you really suck your powerhouse, your abdominal muscles really pull in every time. This is the last round. Breathing out, just tuck your tailbone, completely exhale around that spine. And then simply articulate your spine back into your neutral. Let's stretch your right leg back here. Hold your right leg straight. It's not about how high you're going to get it. It's about how long it is, okay? Then stretch your hand forward. Nice long body here. And then you return. Let's try that on the other side. You inhale and stretch it nice and long. And as you exhale, you return. Okay, again, breathe in, stretch it long. And breathe out as you return. Again, inhale, stretch, focus on a length. Keep on connecting your abdominal wall. Inhale to return. Exhale, stretch. Inhale to return. Repeat that for another 4 times, both sides. This is your 1. And stretch. 1. Stretch. 2. Every time I stretch my hand and leg, every time I exhale, I contract my abdominal wall even more harder. So that's the purpose of connecting your core here. It'll help you strengthen your back. It will help you strengthen and correct your posture, all the posture muscles, and back in. One more time, you breathe out and stretch. Breathe in to return, and breathe out the other side, and return all the way. Now, from here, I'll have you sit down completely on your mat, okay? The first part of this practice is to keep your legs tucked like this. Now, usually we can use a strap to hook into your feet, or if you're sitting near a couch, you just go near the couch and hook your feet into a couch. Or you don't need anything. Basically, you could just do it without anything. So the number 1 rule is you only roll as far as you're allowed, right? As far as you can. So just don't lose it. Take your hands in the front. Inhale first. Lean back as you exhale. Allow your pelvis to roll. This part of your body should roll first, and then you just let the pelvis roll forward and you stretch into the front. Again, this will help you mobilize your hip joint, your pelvis and lower back area nicely. From sitting that all day, maybe you really want to make it work here, and exhale. Again, begin to exhale and roll that spine, really connecting through that roll articulation. And you come back. You only go as far as you can. Control. You don't fall. Again, exhale, roll. And inhale to come forward. Again, exhale, roll. We're going to do it about 2 more times here, just to get that spine moving and activating your abdominal muscles. Now, it's okay. I can imagine some of you in my class, how you guys really control this so well, and some of you just lifting the legs and all of that. But it doesn't matter. At this point, we got to move. This is all that matters at this point. Just move and then come forward and stretch. Sit upright. Okay, now let's find the way down completely on your mat. So as we start, we're going to keep the feet separate just to about hip distance. Okay, you always can check very easy. Imagine you got 3 feet, so just 1 foot in the middle, right? So now your starting position will be here. So I want you to warm up your abdominal muscles basically. We're not going to use any tools here or any of the props. We're just going to work through our body and mat. Just learn how we give you the various options. So let's start with the first practice here to just activate your core muscles basically. To do this, put your hands right on your rib cage, just on your rib cage. Pick your one leg up, also the other leg up. Now, you could imprint your spine, but I suggest you keep it just neutral, right? It's going to work your core even harder. Just making sure you don't collapse like that, right? This is not good for us. So, a gentle contraction in your powerhouse, the lower belly mainly, not the upper, the lower part, and then you just pick your legs up. And you're ready. Inhale first, and as you exhale, tap. Inhale to return. And 2. Tap. And 3. We're going to do it for 10. 4. 4, 5. You exhale, please. Every time, exhale as you tap your toe or you tap your heel. Make sure you don't tap it outside. You just make sure you tap it in straight line with your sit bones. Right in there. Should feel your abdominal muscles engaging at this point. 9, 9. One more time. 10 and 10 and release. And let go. Now, moving into the next exercise. From there, you inhale first. As you exhale, just connect your abdominal wall, just suck your belly in and pick your legs up. The lower belly is sucked in and tight. Now, exhale as you stretch. We're just trying to isolate your hip from your pelvis, from your body. If you can do that with a lot of connection in your abs, you really feel how deeply you're working your core. Without even moving your spine, your abs can still work. That is amazing, how the body can train. And again, exhale. And exhale. That is about increasing the endurance in your core, especially your abdominal core muscles. And work 2 more. And you breathe out every time the leg goes away. And return, everything dies and down. Some of you may feel a little achy on the back, and it's normal because your back is stretching from all that, whatever you've been doing. So as the back is stretching, it's a little achy. Just put your feet down time to time. It will set in. For the next exercise, I need you to take your hands behind your head. Now this gives an extra push to your abs. So to do that, inhale first. On the exhalation, just curl up. This time you're focusing on your upper abs. So you're only curling up, try not to tuck under. See, this movement is not good at this point. So you want to keep this part very relaxed. And just only how far you can lift from the upper. Inhale and exhale. 1, come back. And up. 2. And exhale. 3. And up. 4. And up. 5. 6, 7, 8, with me together, 9. We're going to do one more and you hold right into that position and ready for quick pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 10. Hold it and release everything back down. Wow, so we work the upper, we work the lower. Let's work together. Lift your head up. Pick your legs up to the tabletop. Right into this position. You just make sure your elbows are open here. Ready? When you're ready, inhale. And exhale, tap. That's your 1. And 2. Simple moves, just getting you warmed up. And 3. 4. We're not just going to work your abs, we're going to work the hips later, we're going to work your back, we're going to work all the muscles that forms your core. And 7, do not stop, 8, and 8, going 9, and 9, the last time, 10, and 10. This looks very simple, but I know you feel it right into your tummy. So we hold that. Now let's intensify that work a bit more. So straighten your leg fully. Right leg straight, left foot like this. Hands go behind your head again. Just tightening up your leg when you're ready. Inhale. And then as you exhale, just curl up. 1, come back in. Make sure you tighten up your buttocks on the right side. 2, just keep moving while I talk you through this exercise. You're focusing on keeping this buttocks really tight. That stabilizes your pelvis. So you inhale, go back. Exhale, come back up. Also notice that your head is not touching your mat all time. 4 and 6. Yeah, excuse my counting. 7. It is just working. 8 and curl up. 9. Let's do one more time. And you hold here. Now the fun part, take that other leg up and go quick pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Woo! This is working, but we have 2 more to go. Inhale. This time you rotate. Come back in. Just roll and peel your spine on that right side of the mat. Completely. Rolling over one shoulder blade and to the other shoulder blade. 3. Exhale. And 4. And 5. 6. Just work it that way. 7. 8. 9. One more time and hold it there. This time we're going to crunch. Pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not yet. 6, 7. Get it work. 8. Get it through. 9. One more. 10. And you can release. Wow. I guess you felt it the same way you feel usually in the classes, right? So that is very beneficial. Let's try the other side. So really warming up this superficial layer on your abs here. Hands behind. Inhale first. Exhale and curl up. 1, come back down. And up. 2. Now it's also good to look at where your head is going, right? You don't want to look at your tummy all the time. You just want to focus on lifting yourself a little bit higher, like that. 6, and coming up. 7, not using my hands so much. My hands are there to support my head and for the direction. 8, 9, one more, and 10, go pulsing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, stay up and go down. Oh, supposed to be doing with leg up. Oh, I forgot. Okay, maybe sometimes I get too excited, but it doesn't matter. It's gonna keep moving. Inhale and exhale, roll over. 1, come back in. And exhale. 2, breathe in to come back. Make sure you roll over, yes, from one shoulder blade to the other. 3, and exhale. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You just try to look over through your leg. 9. One more time, just looking over and hold. This is the position you're going to just do the crunches. Pull the knee to the elbow. 1, 2, 3. No rotation. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. 10. Hold. And whew, I don't have to say what to do next. You know it. Okay, let's relax here. Let's breathe a couple of times. Now, before we begin with our Pilates sequence of exercises, we'll just finish with one final position. Here, lift your hips up nice and high. Take a full breath in and slowly articulate your spine. Roll it down. This will help you just release any unnecessary tension in your back. Lift the hips up as you inhale. And as you exhale, roll from the top down to the bottom, really sucking your powerhouse in the lower abdominal muscles. Lift your hips up, fully inhale. And then as you exhale, just articulate your spine. Nice and slow. Okay, let's do one more. Lift the hips up, inhale. And then exhale. Slow release all the way down. Right, so now we move forward from here, begin with our first exercise. It's the hundreds. Right, I'll give you multiple options. You have to pick and choose, okay? You can't be doing all of it. So we'll start slowly and then we build up from here.